Hey everyone, 12 News meteorologist Steven Matrigrano here with a Weather Now update for you on this Sunday. We're in a Pinpoint Weather 12 alert for tonight, and that's because we have a winter weather advisory posted for parts of Kent County as well as parts of northwestern Providence County. This is for, again, looking at the chance for some freezing rain at the onset of precipitation later on this evening. Here's a threat level, or a potential, I should say, and I've expanded this a little bit further south and east, outside of that advisory zone. This is just where I think that we could see freezing rain as far south as these locations. So it does include, northwestern parts of Bristol County. It does include Providence, Metro, East Providence, down towards, Warwick, Cranston as well. With that said, again, the advisory has not been expanded at that far east as of this video. We'll see if that changes over the course of today. Regardless, I do expect everyone to see plain rain overnight and into Monday morning. So here are the impacts. Again, it's a little bit of freezing rain early at the onset. Winter weather advisory posted as a result. Begins around 9-10 o'clock or so with that freezing rain. Any of the freezing rain changes to plain rain overnight into early tomorrow morning, and then actually a second round of showers arrive after a break in the activity. That second round arrives for the afternoon hours. That's the cold front tracking through. Out ahead of the front, we'll see gusty conditions and temperatures spiking up to near 50 degrees. And then behind the front, our temperatures go right back down, back into the freezer for much of the extended forecast. So here's outside in Lincoln. We're seeing blue sky, sunshine out there. Similar story in Newport. We'll be seeing clouds increasing for today. Temperatures this morning, they are rising. We had temperatures in the teens and single digits across much of the area. Now that sun is out, it's helping to get things a little bit warmer now. We're in the 20s for the most part. And again, we'll be looking at some 30s making their way in to our area as we go into later today and especially into tonight, those rising temperatures. So satellite and radar, again, we're quiet, we're dry. Here's our storm system off to the west, seeing some rain out there and some freezing rain across Pennsylvania as well. This is a warm front that'll be tracking its way on in as we go on through tonight. So for this morning, again, cold and bright, those temperatures rising into the 30s for the afternoon hours, but in the 20s for the morning. And then as we go into the afternoon, topping out low 30s for temperatures. That's pretty much it about around our area, maybe some mid 30s in some spots. But again, overall, a cold, dry day. Let's take a look at the forecast here, hour by hour, going forward to tonight. And you can see that precip moves on in. Looks like some freezing rain, even down potentially to the coastline with those temperatures. Very borderline. 33, we have a fresh snowpack in place, and we have a cold Arctic air mass in place that's retreating. I would not be surprised to see that freezing rain kind of shift a little bit further south and east as a result, because it is just, we have a lot colder air in place, and the ground temperatures are colder too at the surface because of the snow that we just had and the Arctic air was just in place. So it's one of those things where, are the models picking that up? Or are they reading that correctly? And I think that there's a chance that we could see some freezing rain at the onset even further south than what's being shown. With that said, I do think we all change over to plain rain. And just use caution if you're traveling during the evening hours tonight. There's that plain rain there for you, temperatures in the 40s overnight. Notice, though, as we go into Monday morning, a lull in the activity, some low to mid 40s, and then some more rain arrives from west to east with a cold front. This moves through midday, temperatures near 50, so much milder on Monday. That all moves to the east, and we see our temperatures crash through Monday evening and Monday night right into your Tuesday as well, with much colder air taking over across southern New England as well. So in terms of ice accumulations, here is a model that we use to show that, and it's going to go from this evening, of course, into tomorrow. And notice it does favor inland areas. So behind my little monitor here, I'm going to hide myself. You can see the best chance of ice accumulation will be interior New England, but does not mean we can't have a few slick spots out there on the roadways from this system. So just take it slow this evening and into tonight. That's a check of your forecast, though. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.